Oh well. Oh, giddy, giddy. Giddy! So you think it would be... It's gotta be right on the other side of this room. So what's on the other side of that wall?
These look fresh.
Okay, let's go see.
standard cognitive abilities trial on myself. The results are I miss her. At first, this new armor was cool and it was fun to shoot monsters, but expensive. And I've become very lonely inside. She would not have to make it fun again. I miss her a lot.
Okay. I hear my kitty. Where's my kitty? There she is. Hi, kitty.
This is no place for a cat. See you at base. Take care. And don't fight over food.
My phylactery has malfunctioned. I have to regain failure. Initiating emergency.
Finally! Reunite! Here I come!
I didn't even realize that I could have shot that in the very beginning. Something's about to go down, bro, because they're giving me a lot of supplies. They're giving me the mother load. I don't know why he was still alive, but oh well. brothers. Brother. What? To do the dogs? Where's Jacob? Okay, go get him. Break on through to the other side. Hey, how's it going? That must be the Pathfinder. I think I'm close to the end of this game. Or at least that's what somebody else said. So once we're done with this, whoa, whoa, whoa. The hell just started growling at me. Oh shit. There we go. What's up with all the paintings? It's weird. I have a key too to a toy store and Terminal B. Well, screw it. Let's go pull the lever.
It is not working.
It is not. Of course not. Of course not. Why would it work? Alright, hold on. Let me make sure I have all my shit in order. Alright, all my guns are fully loaded. I've got backstock of both handgun and a little bit of shotgun. I've got 2 torch fuels, 4 pyres, 1 health. Let's go. Alright, what are we doing? What do we got?
I'm not alone.
Alright, well. Firmware update to 0.50 is out now for the Nintendo Switch 2. I just realized that you put HRU as in how are you? Like it didn't click in my head that that's what that meant. I'm not good at what do you call the acronyms. The hell, did he get really big or something? gotta go up and blast him in the ass a couple of times. Blast, ass blaster. Where is the damn... It's gotta be down here somewhere, because I can't get out of here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. You guys already got the dogs? Alright, I'll plug it in tonight. I've got extremely high hopes. Ooh, a core. Yeah. I found a core. Yes. Yes. Up. Ah, yes, there we go, right here. Aki, yeah, all the monsters are nasty as hell in this game. They're all like pus-infected worms and shit. I've never seen Trick or Treat. I know what it is, but I've never seen it. Honestly, the helmet. I don't know. The whole body armor thing makes me feel like I don't know. It looks like one of the really the helmet itself has the knobs like the old the German World War II helmets, and the rest of it's like one of those old school scuba diving suits. Let me see what you got, bad news. That's good. That's good because my workday was stressful as hell. I have Game Pass, but I'm not too worried about it. Yep. I mean, well, it was like what, $25.99 before? It's not that much. Sniper, what's up, man? Oh shit, I don't need those. I don't need that either. I don't know where the I can't remember if I've been to Terminal B or not yet. Well, if Microsoft actually starts doing something with their brand, it wouldn't be that bad of a deal. You know what I mean? I don't have shit. This is ugly. Use the tram to get to the Abbey. But where? I don't want one of these little bastards to come to life and get me. Oh! Don't tell me! Hold on, let's see what else we got around this little place real quick. Yeah. What the hell? Christmas. Oh! Ugh! Blah, blah! Ah, yeah. That old 1-2. I really would. Woo! That's a one-hitter quitter right there, though. I really would like to get the Xbox ROG Ally X.
Connection with the phylactery.
Who is this? Movement speed while aiming increased slightly. I have to do it. Handguns deal additional damage on headshots. Fabrication recipes require less metal scrap resources. Oh, dude. Hang on a minute. We need to do something really quick. Tell me something good, bro. This is. Alright, really quick, let me catch up. Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out how to get the Xbox ROG Ally X. If I can do a payment plan with Klarna, then I'm going to try to pick it up. But if not, it's going to be a few months before I get it. Is all the collectible stuff behind me? What do you mean? Like, is that all collectibles behind me? Yeah. Like, this whole section. Yeah, these just, it's not like a lot. It's just like some Lego sets and a bunch of Ninja Turtle and Batman shit. And I do a segment on the channel called Collecting Collector's Editions. And the shelf that you can't see over here to the right, this is all like collector's editions and stuff like that. And then my room's a fucking mess right now, though. I need to clean it. The weapons do not well in this style of game. No, like Dead Space, Close to Protocol. This game, you know. What's the other one? Wasted Evil or Within Evil. The Evil Within. The Evil Within, there's never enough ammo. The weapons never have enough ammo. I will be playing Silent Hill F. I mean, why wouldn't I, Sniper? I talk to you guys every night, you know? It's important to me. Because, I mean, other than my family, I spend more time with you guys than anybody else. At work, I've been talking to people less and less because there's just a bunch of drama and bullshit, and I don't want any part of it. There's like a lot of gossip and just people behind each other's backs, and I don't I don't fucking like that shit. It's like, no offense, but it's like teenage high school girl drama shit with a bunch of grown-ass men, and it's annoying as hell. Oh, you know what I mean? It reminds me like of my daughter and her fucking friends, dude. It's just like, oh, did you hear? You know what I mean? And I'm not like insulting women for that. That's just, I grew up in an environment where men didn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to express your, dude, I'm tired of this guy, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Or it irritates me when such and such does this, you know what I mean? And you're just venting shit and getting it off your chest. But all that, you know what I mean? It gets really old. So I do my best to try not to talk as much at work. And so I come home, I'd spend time with my family, and I talk to you guys. You know what I mean? It's important to me that I know you guys are having a good day. Like, I like how Happy will come in every night and talk about the work day. You know what I mean? It was a good day. It was an okay day. Because that's what I'm trying to create here. It's just a channel of like-minded individuals who, you know what I mean? It's not like I want to just sit here and play a game and, not interact. I want communication. That's originally why I created the channel. You know what I mean? It was during COVID. And my concert buddy, the guy, like, we would go to concerts at least a couple times a month because, it was like $25 a ticket. And, you go there and you could see some really cool bands, not like Metallica or anything, but, we'd go for $25. We could go see Cannibal Corpse and like Incubus. Like, my wife and I just went and saw Incubus, a month and a half ago, and it was like $50 for the both of us. It's cheap. And when COVID first hit, they shut all concerts down. And my concert buddy, the guy that I usually go to concerts with, got hella sick and was put in the hospital in quarantine for like 5 months. And when they just first started bringing back concerts and stuff, Megadeth and the Scorpions came to the Bay Area. So I bought tickets and I took my oldest son and I got the idea. I was like, you know what, dude, I'm going to film it. I'm going to ask people out in the audience questions. You know what I mean? While we're waiting in line, I'm going to hit up people. And I actually need to get rid of that video, dude, because I swear to God, I created the channel like 20 minutes before we left. It was like a 3-hour drive there, a 3-hour drive back, dude. So I make my channel, right? I just think of the name like off the top of my head. I name my channel. We leave, and I'm like scrambling. I'm like, I don't know if I have this done right. I didn't even know if I had it done right, dude. Like, cause I had never really screwed with YouTube before. We drive there 3 hours, and I'm like waiting in line, and I'm super nervous, and I'm scared, and I'm kind of freaked out because I want to start interviewing people and asking like, hey, who are you here to see? Megadeth or Scorpions, or, or what's your favorite? The very first person I talked to was a couple in line behind us. And I was like, hey, I'm here with my son. I just created a YouTube channel this morning, and it's kind of like so I can still stay connected with all my friends who are stuck in quarantine, that are sick or in the hospital. You know what I mean? And I just want to spread the love around because they can't come to the shows. Would you mind answering a few questions? And the guy was like, oh yeah, sure, bro. Yeah. And then his wife was super nice. She was like, oh yeah, I think that's cool. And are you going to do it with your son? And I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I really don't want my kids on the internet, but we just kind of had a real quick conversation. And you can actually see the dude in the video. Like I said, I need to get rid of that video. But the guy, I interview him, and he's like, all right, bro, let me see the channel. And I was like, oh, okay, well, it's called Everything You Nerd. I don't have anything up yet. Like I said, I literally just started it this morning, but I have 4 more concerts lined up after this, and my initial plan is to go to, and I broke the plan down for him, and he was like, oh, okay, and he went to it, and he was like, where's all the videos at? Why aren't you uploading this right now? Why can't I see myself on your channel? And I was like, because, bro, I've got to interview a lot more people and ask questions. I got to film some of the show. I got to take it back home. I have to edit it down. I have to make a thumbnail and then upload it. And he was like, no, bro, no, you're full of shit. I think you're just trying to screw to my wife. And I was like, whoa. And the dude like tried to fight me right then and there. And that's when I was like, oh, and dude, I didn't ask anybody else any questions after that. Dude, it was like the shittiest luck I could have had. I asked the most dumb, hot-headed person, like the most dumb, ignorant, hot-headed person I could find. And the dude like thought I was like lying or something. And I showed him my channel, and I showed him when it was created. And I was like, bro, I'm sorry to say, like, my wife's hotter than yours, dude. So there's that. And he was all, yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'll create my own YouTube channel right now. I swear to God. I'll create my own YouTube channel right now, and we'll see who's the better YouTuber. It was the worst experience of my life, dude. The worst experience. I was like, oh, God, dude. This is a sign right here. I should not be doing this. Anyways, that dude can eat a bowl of dicks. It was just like the whole thing was just weird because
establishing connection with the phylactery.
I like.
Essence acquired.
Oh. Come here. What's wrong? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come here, you little weirdo. Come here. Come here. My daughter's cat is being hella weird right now. Come here. Come here, you little 3-legged bastard. Come here. Hey. Come here. I can't pet you way over there. Come here. Hey. Mango. Mango, come here. Mango. Hey. Alright, whatever, dude. Weirdo. Yeah, you know, I gotta Actually, wait, let me see. Oh my god, I missed my long ass hair. Yeah, see, my first like 5 or 6 videos was like me at concerts and shit. And one dude ruined all of it. Oh, I'm gonna have to send that to my wife. D is for Destiny. You have a cat named Luffy? It's Mango. We didn't name him. We adopted him from somebody else. And he was born with 3 legs. So the person had no choice. If nobody was going to adopt him, they were going to have to take him to a shelter. And I was like, no, screw that. I mean, he's a good cat. He's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. I'm trying to think. I already screwed up and I got rid of the chick. I needed to keep her for the trophy. Gather together the essences of Lydia, Marcel, and Kristoff. So I already got rid of Lydia. Let me see, hold on. Lydia, Marcel, and Kristoff. Yeah, I got rid of Lydia already, which I screwed that up. I wish I could go back and keep her. And then Marcel is the other one. There's Edward. So I have to finish with him. I like that, man. Fabrication recipes require less metal scrap for research. Dude, I should have kept the girl, dude. I should have kept her.
Establishing connection with the phylactery. Changing ethos transport.
So let me at least. Connor! What's up, man? How you doing today?
Acquired.
Hold on, wait, I have to ask really quick. Okay, so over the next 4 days, I'm gonna be streaming not as much as I usually do. Thursday, so I'll stream tomorrow morning for just a little bit, Friday morning, and then Saturday morning for just a little bit, and then I'll probably stream late Saturday night, like at midnight, Sunday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Because we're doing the festival thing during the day. I will be filming throughout each day, which reminds me I need to clean out my phone tonight to make room. But I have a question, because I was gonna go straight into Silent Hill F right after this, but I mean, it's barely just October today, and I'm already almost done with the second game in the list that I was going to play for the Spooktacular Extravaganza or whatever. So, I have a question for you guys. Since we already finished Hell Is Us, and I'll probably finish this tonight, I could start Silent Hill over the next couple days, or I could start Ghost of Yotai. Because my Ghost of Yotai Collector's Edition should be here sometime tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow. So if not tomorrow, then Friday. What would you guys rather see? I will still upload the Collector's Edition of Ghost of Yotai, but what would you guys rather see first? Silent Hill F or Ghost of Yotai? Oh shit, wait, hold on. Two more cats, 3 more comic books, 7 more travel logs, 2 more essences, 2 more weapons, fabricate all items, defeat 5 enemies with a single arbalist round. How the hell do I do that? Okay, so I need 2 more to max out my inventory slots. Okay, let's do the arbalist. I don't have enough to fuck with this, dude. Damn. Oh, sniper. I got a game. Look at, I bought this game. I bought this game just for you. I saw this and I was like, I bet you Sniper will like this. I know who'll like this game. Sniper will like this game. And it was on sale, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that shit. So I do want to hop into that at some point in time. Dude, I was wondering how to get in there, man. I think I walked by this thing too, and I was wondering how to get in here. What the hell? Ooh, whoa. I'm running out of ammo. let's get out of here. Let's check this thing first. I'm assuming there was a child here at one point in time.
Arrived in Sector A25. The tram won't go any further. Proceeding on foot to locate the Abbey.
Well, no shit, the tram won't go any further.
Search for the dive point. Something is interfering with my readings. My sensors go haywire whenever I get close to the church buildings. The only thing I pick up is some kind of presence. A voice. I can't categorize it or assess its origin. I decided to classify it as hostile. Such is our calling.
I need one more core. I think I am. I may not finish this game tonight. I got a late start and I thought I was going to. Come on, Connor. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. I already got that shit wish listed. I found out the day that they announced it. I was already on it. It depends. 2 to 3 hours.
Did I lose him?
It depends.
Not Steve.
Yeah, dude, I was all over that shit, like white on rice, milk in a glass, and a paper plate in a snowstorm, dude. I forgot, actually, I think Dom told me the day that it was announced, and I immediately went over, checked it out, and was like, oh yeah, wish list, yep. Also, what's the other one? Mortal Shell 2. Mortal Shell 2 is the one that I'm really excited for. Bro, hold on. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it, dude. I gotta watch this again really quick. I'm sorry, you guys.
You think you're the Harbinger?
Bro, just that Behemoth song, dude, and they time it just right.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
What? boat.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
You're no god. But neither
Oh, God, dude. Ugh.
Bring the eggs back to me.
Dude, it looks like there are so many more skins in this game as well, too, dude. Dude, I can't wait. I've always, dude, from the first day I played that game, I was like, bro, when are we gonna get a sequel to this shit? So sick, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's the original game is a little clunky, dude, but it was only made by like 10 people or something, or it was made by a very small studio. And dude, that game came out of nowhere. It has like a fucking cult, like a whole underground following. In fact, you know what? I own it for the Switch too now. I should stream that one of these days, because I do need to start showing my Switch 2 some love. I need to hop back into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I know it's not professional, but sometimes I'm afraid I've done the wrong thing by dragging you back here.
Because it's dangerous? David, please. It might as well be happening anywhere else.
Yes, although one thing bothers me. Why did it want to talk specifically to you?
It's a he. He is a person.
Oh, yeah, sorry. This isn't the first time he's appeared here, is it? You knew him before the Steelworks, didn't you?
David, I told you. It's better you...
Veronica, I need to know.
That was the moment we met. But that doesn't mean we didn't know each other before.
I hit reload like 6 times. Hell Reaper, give me a second, I'll check it out. Are you fucking kidding me? They're joking, right? Oh my god, dude. Oh! Dude, did you guys hear about the Lord of the Rings? Okay, so listen to this, dude. No, J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings is not on a terrorist watch list in the UK. But listen to this. However, reports have indicated that the UK's Prevent Counter-Terrorism program has flagged certain works of literature, including those by Tolkien, as potential signs of far-right radicalization in vulnerable individuals. Context for flagging. The literature was reportedly included as part of a broader of efforts to identify indicators of severe wrongthink and potential radicalization towards far-right extremism. Broad interpretation. Along with Tolkien's work, other classic British literature, such as Shakespeare and the Canterbury Tales, were also reportedly flagged in some documents. Are you fucking kidding me? The UK pragmatic shift. The UK government has since reviewed and reformed the Prevent program, refocusing it on tackling the ideological causes of terrorism across all extremist ideologies. That is nuts, dude. I just got a news article that said that. That's nuts. 1 second, you guys. Dude, that's just wild to me, bro. It's fucking ignorant. Bro, Tolkien, this is getting out of hand, dude. Tolkien literally shot communists in the face in World War I, bro. Like, how are you gonna like, bro, if I were to go out and buy the Lord of the Rings right now, it would put me on a list. It would flag my name. That is nuts, bro. Like, Tolkien. And Shakespeare, bro. Really? So if I were to go out and buy the Canterbury Tales by... I don't even know if that's by Shakespeare. I'm not going to lie. I've never read Shakespeare. I take that back. I read Romeo and Juliet, and I read something else by Shakespeare. I can't remember what it was. Romeo and Juliet I actually read on my own because I was trying to impress a girl in high school, and that failed miserably. But I read something else in like 6th grade. I can't remember, bro, but fucking Shakespeare, dog. Dude, stop. Stop. Fucking people ruining everything, dude. Shakespeare. The man's been dead for 600 years. Leave him alone, dog. Shit, Tolkien's been dead for like 100 years, bro. Like, leave them alone. I thought that shit was joking at first, dude. It was like a little Apple some sort of spotlight. And it popped up on my phone, some sort of news article, and I was like, what? This has got to be like the Babylon Bee or something making a joke. Hell, no.
I know it's not professional, but sometimes I'm afraid I've done the wrong thing. by dragging you back here?
Because it's dangerous? David, please. It might as well be happening anywhere else.
Yes. Although,
I can't believe
One
they
thing
don't
was-
read,
why did it want to talk specifically to you?
I don't know if this
It's
is
a
true or
he.
not, but
He
I've been told
is
that kids aren't
a
reading
person.
books like To Kill a Mockingbird
Yes, sorry.
anymore.
This isn't the first time he's appeared here, is it? You knew him before the Steelworks, didn't you?
David, I told you. It's better you...
Veronica, I need to know.
That was the moment we met. But that doesn't mean we didn't know each other before.
Dude, I don't understand. It's like people go out and they look for shit to be mad about. Like, bro, we're only on this planet one time. Dude, we only ride this roller coaster once, bro. Like, we get one ticket and that's it. So, fucking just kick back and enjoy the ride, dude. Like, just shut the hell up, kick back and enjoy the ride. And I understand, dude, that I can't, like, not everybody can say that, you know what I mean? Like, some people have messed up shit going on in their lives. You know what I mean? But, you know, some people have it worse than others. I get that, I understand. Some people don't deserve the lives that they have on both sides. Sometimes evil pieces of shit have a great life. Sometimes the people with the biggest hearts and the sweetest minds have the shittiest life. Dude, that fucking skunk is back. Hang on, you guys. Sorry about that, you got, dude, there's a skunk. They keep trying to get in my damn garage, dude. Okay. I guess I'm not going back that way. up, Winnie?
Who's this? Who's in here with me?
Alright. Que paso, Winnie? My fucking cat almost got sprayed by a skunk just now. Oh, not this again, dude. The old Star Wars movies, yeah. Yeah, like we watched The Mandalorian, and then we watched like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then after that I was like, nah, I'm done. No, we watched Ahsoka too. I forgot. We watched Ahsoka. That's the way that I. But okay, hold on. I watched the old Star Wars movies. I watched the prequels, and I did watch the Disney trilogy. I hated the Disney trilogy. To me, it was just straight up garbage. And then we watched Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan, and then Andor. I really liked Andor, and I liked the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. The rest was shit. I didn't like Obi-Wan. I didn't like the 3rd season of Mandalorian. I didn't like Ahsoka. I didn't like the Book of Boba Fett. I won't even watch The Acolyte. The Acolyte can suck my balls. They totally shit all over okay. What happened with Anakin Skywalker happened for a reason. Okay. Anakin Skywalker was born of the Force to balance the Force. The fact that they did all this shit with the Acolyte, it just basically makes Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker just some throwaway character. It's not special anymore, right? And I have no problems with female leads if they're done right. Bro, Mila Jovovich's character in The Fifth Element, Lilo Dallas Multipass. Bro, she was so badass in that movie, dude. So badass. Sigourney Weaver in Aliens. You know what I mean? Sarah Connor in The Terminator. Bro, Jamie Lee Curtis in True Lies. Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween. You know, it's... I'm so sick of like the Force is female. Hey, you know what I mean? Stop with that shit. Stop. You're ruining this. But then if you say something like that, you're just a misogynist. That's it. You just you didn't like the Acolyte. That's proof. You beat your wife. You know what I mean? Like. Oh, you didn't like She-Hulk? Yeah, you beat your wife. Yeah, I guarantee. Huh, you just hate women, huh? Yeah. I actually had a guy tell me that once, dude, because we were on Facebook, and I was like, bro, She-Hulk is just garbage, dude. And it's already been, it had already been disproven. Because, you know, when she's out there twerking and she's doing her thing, you know what I mean, in the corner office that she didn't earn. And I was like, bro, my kids are watching this, dog. I don't want my fucking 11-year-old daughter seeing this shit. You know what I mean? That, like, it's supposed to be, you know, for all ages, dude. And she's over there, like, dry humping the desk with Megan Thee Stallion. And then you have dudes that are like, oh, but she jump rope naked in a comic book. Actually, no, she didn't. That's already been disproven. She had a very small bikini on, and the jump rope was moving so fast. Like Stan Lee, like they had an interview of him talking about that. Like, that got disproven, bro. She was never naked in a comic like that. But they kept referring to that as, oh, she was naked in a comic once. No, she wasn't, bro. She had a small bikini on. You can see her in the other frame. She has a small bikini on. But when she's jump roping, they made the rope cover those, like the whipping of the rope cover those certain areas, so it kind of alluded to her not, but like, she's not gonna sit there and fucking wear sweatpants and like a 3X hooded sweater when she's working out. You know what I mean? And they did the same thing with Star Wars, bro. They, like, Rey Skywalker, dude, how she was just like some random desert rat kid that was like stealing parts out of old Empire garbage. And then, like, 3 days later, she's, like, full-on fighting, like, the evil Sith Lords and, building her own lightsabers. It's like, bro, we sat there from 1977 to 1983. Dude, we had to wait for all 3 movies to come out to see Luke's growth as a Jedi, bro. She did it in, like, 15 minutes because girl bot, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. We don't dislike the story because she was a woman, bro. We dislike the story because there was nothing to relate to, dude. There was no struggle. There was no, like, realization. It just happened because, you know, and that's, it was all this new Star Wars stuff coming out. It's all the same. It's all the same. I couldn't do it anymore because it went from like a beloved franchise that had characters of all shapes and colors, and then all of a sudden it just, you know what I mean? Like, it was a great story that was being told before. Now it's like, no, you just hate women. That's it. That's all it is. You just hate women. And yeah, we all knew. Whatever. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I can't watch any of this new Star Wars stuff or any of this new Marvel stuff, because I can't just watch it for a story being told. Dude, I have to sit through some, like, modern age political agenda. You know what I mean? Like, okay, bro, like, just imagine being in a universe, right? Just imagine being out in a huge, like, an unfathomably sized universe, dude, with billions of different species, and you know, you have like humanoids that have like, they're like plants, dude, like Groot. You know what I mean? You know, but they're like human. Or, dude, you have like insects, bro, that, you know, speak blah, 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 but they have like their own language, bro. You have like Mars Attacks aliens. You have like billions of different, bro. You have like aliens from Pitch Black. You have like aliens from Aliens, bro. There are predators out there, and, you know, there are Jabba the Hutts, and there's all this crazy shit out there, dude. And somehow, some way, it comes back to this like weird ideological fight that we're going through in, you know, the fucking United States, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's hard because Star Wars was one of my favorite. I loved reading Star Wars books as a kid. I loved it. I loved it, dude. Like, growing up and reading like the Bacta Wars and the Jedi Academy trilogy, you know what I mean? And books like Darksaber and fucking Tales of the Bounty Hunters, bro. Tales of the Bounty Hunters was a good book, dude. It was like a full-length story. It had there was like 6 stories in it. There was Bosk. You know the scene in Empire Strikes Back when Darth Vader is talking to all the bounty hunters, and you know he looks right at Boba Fett and goes, "No disintegration rays." All of those bounty hunters standing right there, like the robot, is IG-88. There was 4 models made. One of them actually takes over the Death Star. That was another thing that pissed me off about Mandalorian too, was that in the original universe there were only 4 IG units. That's it. There were only 4. Because they were so badass, they didn't want to fuck around and make any more. Because if they had made enough of them and they got smart, they could easily take shit over. Like, bro, they in the books they were badass, and they intentionally only made 4 of them. So you had like the second IG-88 unit, which is only explained in the book. One of them actually takes over the Death Star. It like hooks into the mainframe of the Death Star right before it explodes the first time. Or the second time. Yeah, the second time. And there's Bosk, which is like the weird like lizard looking guy. And then there's Dengar, which is the human with like the cloth over his head. And then there's the other, I can't remember the other alien's name, but that's Tales from the Bounty Hunters. It talks about all of them and how they got to that point. And bro, Shadows of the Empire, probably one of the best Star Wars stories ever written. It's what's his name, Dash Rendar and the Ebon Hawk. So Han Solo is frozen in carbonite at the time, right? So they get just like another copy and paste guy. He's just like Han Solo, but his name is Dash Rendar, and he flies a ship called the Ebon Hawk. Okay, and basically the whole story, like the Empire's not really in it too much, but the main organization is the Black Sun, and the Black Sun is ran by this dude named Xizor, 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 or Xizor, or I always pronounce it Xizor, but I remember on the cover of it, Xizor, his face was modeled after the bad guy from Total Recall. I think his name is Powers Booth. But it talks about how Leia, you know, when Leia goes to rescue Han from Jabba and she has that bounty hunter outfit, it explains the story of like how she came into that bounty hunter outfit and like how she figured out all the stuff that she had, like how she figured out how to infiltrate Jabba's palace and all that. It goes into the story of Luke making his new lightsaber, and it talks about all the major events that happened between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and it kind of connects a lot of different things. And it talks about like all the different like underground connections that Princess Leia has, and dude, the book actually makes her like a badass, dude. Like she's a kick-ass character in that it mainly follows her and Dash Rendar, and they kind of have like a thing for a minute. He like tries hitting on her, but she's like, no, Han Solo's my man, you know what I mean? And Xizor has like this, like it's almost like a force ability, but since he's like reptilian in nature, he can emanate pheromones that make the opposite sex like fall in love with him and want to mate with him. So he like tries manipulating Princess Leia so he can like unite Black Sun with like the Organa Empire, and she like kind of snaps out of it, and you know what I mean? Like, dude, it's a damn good story, dude. Like, I recommend that read to anybody, dude. It's badass. Darksaber, Rogue Squadron was another awesome book. It's about like a group of clones that something went wrong with their programming, and they went fucking rogue and fought against the Empire, dude. Bad. In fact, the Bad Batch is actually based off the Rogue Squadron. Let's see, the Bacta Wars. The Bacta Wars was a damn good series. There was like 4 books in that. I think, what was the other one? Not Death March, but there was like the Han Solo trilogy, and what's the other one? The Jedi Academy trilogy, the Han Solo trilogy. Pretty much that was anything that was written by Kevin J. Anderson, dude. Fantastic storytelling, dude. And when you compare those to the shit that's coming out today, like dude, watch, go back, see if you can find any of those books. Kevin J. Anderson, look for him. He was probably my favorite Star Wars author as like a young kid growing up. Wrote a bunch of books, right? Find some books by him and see if you can find a copy of Shadows of the Empire and read that shit, and then go back and look at this new stuff and tell me what you think of all this shit that's coming out now, bro, because these stories were awesome, dude. Rogue Squadron was probably one of my favorite books, dude. It was badass. Darksaber was another good one too. So Darksaber was about there was a branch of the Hutts that somehow came into contact with a copy of the blueprints for the Death Star, and they build their own and call it the Darksaber, and they kind of go around infiltrating shit and like taking over stuff with their own version of the Death Star, dude. It's badass too. I've never seen the Clone Wars, Happy. The Bacta Wars was good though too. Let's see here. Tales of the Bounty Hunter is another damn good book too. Let's see. There's the Darth Bane trilogy. That came out in 2009. No, we need to find older books. We need to find like 1990s. Oh, Darth Maul. I used to have this book. It was just a book called Darth Maul Shadowhunter. That one was a good book. It was written in 2001. Rogue Planet. That one was alright. Shatterpoint was a good book. Oh, Rebel Dawn. So, this is actually the Han Solo trilogy. You have the Paradise Snare, the Hutt Gambit, and Rebel Dawn. That's the Han Solo trilogy. Damn good books. They were written in like 1997. There's a lot of books missing from this, though. The Thrawn trilogy, that from the early 90s, that one was a good one. Thrawn's actually... Here we go. BBY before the Battle of Yavin. ABY after the Battle of Yavin. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's... let me see. Let me see. Revenge of the Sith. Films, video games. No, this isn't right either. They're not listing the old books because they're technically not canon anymore because Disney sucks. No, this is horse shit. Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales from Jabba's Palace, Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales from the Empire, and Tales from the New Republic. All fantastic books. Let me see. Yeah, the Thrawn trilogy, the Heir to the Empire, bro, that was a badass series, dude. If you find those, get them and read them. Bro, dude, the Heir to the Empire is sick as shit. See, but Disney fucked that up too with Bo-Katan or whatever her name is and Mandalorian Season 3. They did like a cheap version of it. There's Heir to the Empire, The Last Command, and Dark. So it's the first book is Heir to the Empire. This is classified as the Thrawn trilogy. It was written in 1991, 1992, and 1993. Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. Jedi Search is another good book. This one was written by Kevin Anderson. It's a part of the Jedi Academy trilogy, which is a good series. I had all three of these as well, actually. Jedi Search, Champions of the Force, and Dark Apprentice. I owned a copy of The Phantom Menace. Darksaber, here we go. Darksaber, Kevin J. Anderson, written 1995. Badass book. I didn't read Planet of the Twilight, but I had a friend who did. Children of the Jedi. This one was a good one. I had that as well. These are all the older Star Wars books. I never read Vector Prime. I didn't read iJedi. Rogue Squadron. X-Wing, Rogue Squadron. The X-Wing series, 1 of 10. I had that one, but I didn't have any of the other ones. I never read The Crystal Star, but I heard it was good. The Courtship of Princess Leia. I only knew one person that read that, and they said it was okay. The Truce at Baccarat, that one was good. Rebel Dawn, the Bacta War. Oh, I had the Bacta War. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, that is a part of the X-Wing series. I thought it was the Bacta Wars, and I didn't know it was the X-Wing series. I thought it was the Bacta Wars, but it's the X-Wing series, and Bacta Wars is book 4. So I had book 4 and book 1. But there's 10 books in that series altogether. And Steve Perry was the guy who wrote Shadows of the Empire. By far, one of the best pieces of Star Wars literature ever fucking written. If you want a list of these, Winnie, I will tell you, because I read a lot of these. Before the Storm, I had this one. This is the Black Fleet Crisis, 1 of 3. I had Wraith Squadron, which is book 5 of the X-Wing series, but I never read it. Yeah, I didn't have book 2 or book 3 from the Dark Fleet, or the Black Fleet Crisis. My friend Eric Wright read those and said that they were really good, though. Oh, the Mandalorian Armor. The Bounty Hunter Wars. I owned this one, and I remember only reading like half of it, but this was a damn good trilogy. This is some of the later stuff that was written in the old series. The Hand of Thrawn series was good. There's book 1 is Vision of Spectre of the Past, and book 2 was Vision of the Future. I had book 1 but not book 2. Ambush at Corellia, the Corellian trilogy, that shit was good. Well, I only read the first one. I read Ambush at Corellia, but I didn't read the other two. Oh, there we go with the X-Wing series again. There's the Bounty Hunter Wars. Tales of the Bounty Hunters. Badass book. I highly recommend that. The New Rebellion. That one was good. I don't know if Mission from Mount Yoda was any good. It says it's a part of the Jedi Prince series. I didn't read any of those, so I can't tell you anything about them. And this is all. And there you go. Shadows of the Empire. Shadows of the Empire. The Han Solo trilogy. the X-Wing series, the Thrawn trilogy, the Hand of Thrawn, the Bounty Hunter series, and all the Tales from Mos Eisley, Cantina, Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales of the Empire, Tales from Jabba's Palace, all the Tales books, those are all damn good fillers that open up the universe even more. I recommend all of them, and I've read all of them. They were all, I mean, it's been like 35 years since I read them, but, or no, 30 years. Yeah, it's been like 30 years. But let's see. Yeah, Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales from Jabba's Palace, Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales from the Empire, Tales from the New Republic. Tales from the Bounty Hunters is definitely the best of those books, but I would have to say either Tales from the Empire or Tales from Jabba's Palace is next. But I'm telling you, dude, go through and read some of those books and then compare it to this shit that's coming out now. Andor is probably the only thing that can compete with any of it. Andor and Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was really good. I liked it. Because it was Star Wars, you know, and they were willing to go dark. They, you know, Rogue One was willing to push the boundaries. I mean, everybody died. And I'm not gonna lie, it had been a long time in the Star Wars universe since we had seen something like that. And that's why I really do praise Rogue One, because they were willing to do shit that not a lot of other people were willing to do when it came to Star Wars. Yes. I would like to at some point in time sit and watch the Clone Wars with my kids though. I think it would be a jolly good time. about to go down here because there's explosive stuff everywhere. Well, yeah, the Bad Batch is loosely based off of Rogue Squadron. Like, the Force Unleashed isn't canon anymore, which is a damn shame because the Force Unleashed was badass, dude. Force Unleashed 2 was okay, but it was so short.
That voice. It is not from within. It's not the essences.
but apparently I am not. And I'm getting super tired. Plus, we have a long day tomorrow. Hang on. Let me, yeah, I need to end this here. We'll finish it tomorrow. I can feel my starting to drift off. Hang on, Connor, hang on. I think there's supposed to be a... Oh shit, it's not even out yet? Oh yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, I dig these kind of games, these Souls-likes. I like that art style too. I really do. Yeah, so this comes out. It's probably already out. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. Today was a good day. I'm a little tired. We got a long 4 days. So, it's the one time a year that my wife and I take like a little vacation though, so we've been doing it for 10 years. So, yeah, I'll try to stream early in the morning. I don't know how late we will get back tomorrow night though. But I don't know. We'll just figure it out. I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. I will do my best to upload the footage daily from the show, just like I did last year. Fuck, I can't believe a year's passed by already. That's crazy. So, you know, I take as much footage as I possibly can, and I break it down into one movie, and then I upload the whole thing. And it's just usually like music from the bands and people walking around and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. All right, you guys. You guys all have a fantastic, happy, safe, and wonderful evening. And I will try to catch you guys early in the morning. And I will do my best to hop in tomorrow night because we need to get this done. And we have Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yotai, and Dying Light the Beast all on deck right now. So, until next time, you guys have a beautiful night, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.